All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel again. So today we're gonna be turning our headlights off on our truck. We're gonna go pick up the Skyline today. I did just wreck my truck last night. However, it's still drivable. So we're out here at my buddy Gavin's house. We're gonna pick up the trailer right here, hook it up, and look at that. Backed up, perfect, first try. We're gonna pick it up and head out to my other buddy's house where the Skyline actually is. It's at his dad's house, and pick that up. So I guess come along for the journey and we'll take a look at the Skyline for the first time in person. All right, trailer's all hooked up. Make sure everything is in the box that I'm gonna need to tie it down. Pretty sure this is the key. Looks like everything is in there, straps, winch just in case. They said they had to jump it to move it a while ago when they parked it where it is. Make sure all the lights work on the trailer. Looks like everything's working. Move the block for the tire over. There we go. All right, so it looks like we're about 5 minutes away from the destination. A little excited to finally see it for the first time. Hopefully it starts. He said he got to jump it, so we'll see. I did bring my jump pack. I bought one from Amazon. I don't know what it's called. I forget. It's like the No-Toe or No-Co or Novo or No-Co. N-O-C-O. It's the No-Co. I watch a couple of YouTubers who use that. They say it's pretty good, so I bought it. Try it out. We'll see what happens. But I'll update you guys when we get there. All right, so we made it to the place where it's at. Driving down the driveway right now. He said it's in the barn, so I guess we'll see once we get back here. I don't know if he's gonna let me film on the property or not. I know sometimes they're a little weird about things like that, but we're here, and I'll try to get some video of us loading it and stuff like that. Just depends on what the guy says. He's not here, but we'll walk out and look at this thing real quick. Look at this thing. It's a little dirty. Look at that. We'll get better video in a little bit. All right, so he wasn't too keen on us recording on the farm. However, there it is. It's on the trailer. We're on our way. I ended up still didn't have to use the winch. I didn't try to start it. I didn't want to start it off camera, but we were able to just push it up. He had a it was on a farm, so he had some farm equipment out there, so we just pushed it onto the trailer. The window was down slightly, so I was able to steer it onto the trailer. Again, I did not want to start it off camera. I wanted to get the full experience on camera, so I put the jumper in the car just for when I get to the next destination, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does start. If it doesn't start, the jumper should get the job done, but we're gonna stop at like a Wawa or a Royal Farms, depending on which one we find first. Check the straps to make sure that everything's good, and then maybe I'll wait to start it. I'm gonna wait to start until we get to until we get back to my house to unload it off the trailer. But we will look at it. We will get to a gas station. I got to put a little bit of gas in the truck anyway. I'm below a quarter tank. I didn't even check my gas before I left. But we'll get out there and double check the straps, throw some gas in it, maybe get a drink, maybe some lunch. It is lunchtime. It's 12 o'clock. Get it back to the house, get it unloaded, maybe drive it around the neighborhood just to see how it feels. We'll keep you guys updated. See you then. Alright, so here it is out in the daylight. I need to just check the straps basically. I stopped at the Wawa here. Check the straps, make sure everything's still good. Make sure it's still tight. That one's good. I'll just do the straps inside the doors here. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Just ran it through the wheels. As you can see, the wheels are already scratched up and everything anyway from when the last guy towed this car. We're gonna get a really good look at it once we get home. But at least for now, it's cool. Still got the Japanese license plates on it. I have no idea what that is or how to get that off. I'll figure that out. Just checking straps. That one's good. There's a stink bug in the door. Bird poop all over the place. It's got a few dings and dents, but again, we'll get into that in a little bit. Got the GT badges. That one's good. There it is in all of its glory, 4-door, 33 sedan. We'll get back to the house and we'll take a better look at it. All right, so I'm stopping at, what is this, AutoZone or Advance Auto. I'm gonna try to get a battery for this. All right, so Advance Auto did not have one. They said they would have to order one. It's like a $250 battery, which is insane. I looked it up. It looks like there's a yellow top Optima that'll work for it also. I don't know. It seemed very expensive, but I'm gonna have to get one. So we'll swing on to the next town over where I'm headed. And they said that there's one at the Advance Auto there. I might try AutoZone because I kind of like them a little bit better. I've had better luck with them. Maybe try Walmart, I don't know. If I can figure out what series battery it is, which American version series battery it is, maybe I can get one of those fairly cheap until I can figure out what to do with the car. I have been buying a lot of parts, like motor parts for it. I've been thinking about doing an RB30/25 DET swap on it. It's turning out to be extremely expensive. But yeah, I'll check the next parts place. Hopefully they have a battery, and then I'll get back to you. All right, so it's insanely windy today. It's very hard to do anything. But here it is. Oh, right off the bat, look at this. Nice little dent here. I'm sure that'll be pushed out or something. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this thing. I really want to build it. Got to get it off the trailer here. I want to be able to get a good look at it. I mean, it definitely does a car wash. Maybe I'll take it to get a wash at some point. Looks okay. I don't know if you can see under here. I can't really see anything under there, but pinch welds look crushed on this side. What's it look like on this side? You guys can see it better than I can. I'll have to look back and see how it looks. It's got a few chips and dings and dents here and there, it looks like. Scratches all over. A little bit of surface rust starting in here. The windows are all dirty. I gotta hold that window up. Look like under there. Under there. I mean, just looking underneath, it doesn't look terrible. I didn't see any rust under there personally myself. No idea what this is. I don't know, whatever. Doesn't look terrible though. Let's see if we can't get this hood popped. Ugh. Down in here, pop the hood. What's down there? There we go, I think I got it. Any power yet? Or do I gotta throw it into ultra mode? Looks like there's no power yet. Is the key on? Key is on, there's still no power. I think that there's a button you can push. Is it this button right here? Maybe we can get this thing on here like so. I think it's this button. You push it and hold it. Maybe. I don't know. Ooh. It started. Got a little bit of a pulley noise, it sounds like. Steering pump is making a little bit of noise. Maybe it'll quiet down a little bit. I'm gonna hook this. We're gonna continue to run. Ooh. Smell fuel. The car's been sitting for almost a year, so I'm not surprised. There's a little bit of a fuel smell, or any types of smell for that matter. I have to figure out how to climb into this car. I had to climb out. No, I didn't. Never mind. I didn't have to climb at all on this one. Throw that in there. All right, now we'll unhook it, and then I'll see if I can't drive it off. Drove off pretty nicely. I'm going to leave this running for a minute. Close the hood. I'm going to go park the trailer. 1996 R33 Skyline GTS. It's the 4-door base model Skyline, probably the lowest of the lowest that you can get. Pure base model. Looks like there should have been some center caps. I'll have to see if there was. Is that a 4-lug? It is a 4-lug. Maybe we'll see about getting the 5-lug conversions. Look up how to do that. Again, needs a little bit of paint. Bunch of bird poop and stuff all over. It's been sitting at a farm for a year. The door does not line up perfectly, so maybe I'll have to look at that. Maybe look at the hinges. You can see when it shuts. See if you can hear it. Not really, but either way, doors don't line up perfect, but it's not horrible. Looks like somebody tried to touch it up a little bit with paint here. Looks like they peeled off. The rear, what you call it, is starting to go. Antenna is snapped off, so we'll have to look into getting one of those. Altogether, not horrible. A little bit of surface rust here and there. That door sounds nice. We'll probably get this thing cleaned out. Interior is, minus the dirt over there in the corner, not terrible, at least on this side. Seats feel pretty nice. That doesn't look so hot. It's ripped open on the back there. There's a pen in here. What does this pen say? American Red Cross. Okay. Sounds like it's still running. Passenger side, looks like there was something on the dash and all up on here, so we'll probably have to get this cleaned out also. Glove box. Is it the owner's manual? Well, that's pretty cool. There's the original owner's manual. I don't know what this is. Looks like some Japanese paperwork. It's got the wheel tool in there to remove the lug nuts, a random bolt, a radio, a little plushie toy in here. I mean, altogether, this thing does not look that bad. Steering wheel could use a little help. Horn works. I'll check the radio later. Some lady standing behind me, or driving, came up behind me in a car. It's got an armrest that actually works. That's cool. Let me see if I can't get into the trunk. And there's a button to pop the trunk. There it is. Pole to pop the trunk. Fan can use a little bit of work. It's pretty solid, both sides. That doesn't look too healthy there. Hopefully the lights still work. I don't know how that happened. Let's turn the lights on just in case. How do the lights turn on? Like this? They turn on. Headlights are on. Looks like taillights are... Can't tell. I have no idea how to look. But it doesn't look terrible. Alright, the lady that was in the van got a little mad that I was in the parking lot, but then I talked to her and she calmed down. Let's take an illegal drive. I mean, a completely legal drive. And see how this thing does. It's super smooth. It's got no gas in it. So that's good. Windows go up. Looks like, yep. I don't know what that light means right there, but we'll have to figure out what this is. Turn signal works. High beams are on. Seatbelt. I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Yep. For the most part, it seems like everything works like it should. I wouldn't be surprised if the radio didn't work, but I'll figure that out later on. I'm not too worried about it right now. I pushed a button and the antenna started to go up. Well, speakers work. I'm gonna have to try to find a radio station. How do we turn it off? So here we go. E-brake off. Put it in drive. And let's see what it does. Maiden voyage in the Skyline. Brakes work pretty good. Sounds like there's something clunking around inside the steering column. I'll have to look in there, see what that might be. Seems to drive all right. Brakes are making a little bit of noise, but sputtering a little bit. Maybe it's because there's no gas, I don't know. Definitely feels weird driving on the right side. Hopefully it stays running. I do have my jump box just in case, but that might not, oh my goodness. That might not be a thing for, might not help if it runs out of gas or anything, but, or if it has a mechanical problem. The turn signal's on the right side of the steering wheel, which I just got confused and turned the windshield wipers on, which I'm happy work. How do you make the wiper fluid work? There we go. Wiper fluid works. Looks like it could use some wiper blades. Let's see if my buddy's home. Show him the car real quick. Well, he wasn't home, but I did shut it off and forgot. The battery's still dead, so it clicked, which means that the battery is taking a charge. Apparently has a reverse thing. This thing really clunks. It's definitely gonna have to get some suspension work. I'll have to look at that in a little bit. Shifts super smooth and through gears on the selector here. I don't know what that clunky noise is. I might have to take the plastic thing off the steering column. It's making some clunking noises. The back window works. Other back window works. Passenger window works. Driver window I already know works, but I forgot to push the mirror out. There we go. I mean, it drives nice. I mean, at least for now, it feels like it does. Let's go on down here. I don't want to drive it too much. Maybe get it up to operating temperature, see how it drives, how it feels, see if it overheats or not. I want to wear the brakes in a little bit, so I just drive it around the neighborhood a tiny bit. Turn the windshield wipers on again because turn signal's on the other side. I will eventually get used to it. It drives nice. I mean, I can't really complain. Outside of the noise that the brakes are making, and there's a little bit of suspension wear, it seems fine. I plan on doing suspension upgrades anyway. If I'm gonna swap this thing, put some power into it, I'm gonna do a little bit of work to it first, obviously, or maybe I'll just do the power and figure it out from there. Or maybe the channel will take off and somebody will want to sponsor and give me a bunch of suspension parts to build this car. That would be cool. I mean, but this seems good. Seems like it works nice. Turn down here. Let me roll this window back up. It's even got auto windows, power windows, whatever. Automatically up and down windows for the driver's side. Just, I don't know what that clicky noise is. Oh, it's got a hard shift into second. That's probably not a good thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it needs a service. We're gonna do full services on it. We're gonna do oil change. We're gonna do pretty much everything. Oil change, everything else. I can pull it directly straight into my driveway. I should still get a battery for it. I want to let it run for just a little while. So maybe we'll just sit in it, let it go. Or just pop the hood and walk around it a little bit more. I definitely hear the suspension though, clunking around. Seatbelt doesn't work very well. That's okay. The one thing I do like about this is this front seat right here goes all the way back. Check this out. I had to climb in through the back door to get into here. all I did was plop that seat down. That wind is horrendous. Both headlights work. They look good. That wind is so bad. You see it blowing the hood around. Sounds like it's a little bit of a tap. But again, it's been sitting for so long. It may need a valve adjustment. It may just need some oil. I should have checked the oil before I started it, but I didn't because I'm not a very smart person sometimes. Click you back into place. You can hear the tap. But again, I mean, other than that, it seems to run really good. Minus that power steering pump. Shutter. I mean, really, I can't complain. Everything seems to work like it should. Here's the little bit of rust here. I could probably just sand this down, put a fresh coat of white paint on it, maybe clean this thing up a little bit. It definitely needs a detail. It's happening. I heard you. You hear that, right? Hopefully that's not the motor knocking. I think it might have a stuck lifter. Do it again. Sounds like there's a front lifter about right here tapping. Hear a slight knock every once in a while. I'm hoping that that's just an oil. I mean, yeah, oil compression looks all right. Everything seems fine, with the exception of that valve tap that I'm hearing. It's got oil in it, quite a bit of it. I don't have a rag, so I don't want to wipe it all with my hands, but it seems okay. I don't know. What's that say? Is that when it was done? 100 kilometers was the last time the timing was done. 89,242 kilometers. How many kilometers does this thing have on it? I think it's like 200,000 kilometers. It might be due for a timing adjustment. Where's there it is. 226,726 kilometers. I don't know how many miles that converts over to, but that's quite a bit. It works. It's a little dirty in here. I think I might have done this. I don't even know what that is. We can probably get a vacuum in here, clean this stuff up. There's a little bit of dirt here and there. Anything back here? It's just ripped in there too. Anybody smoking here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't smell like it. There's a little dirty, as you can see. The trunk didn't look too bad. You can see these interior lights worked. That one works. That one works. It's got a little drop-down mirror. It's pretty cool. What does this say over here? Engine clean, 217,000. That was about 9,000 kilometers ago. Whatever this was done. I don't know. Same thing for this. Whatever this was, it was done. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but oh, they got power mirrors too. Do they work? It does work. Check that out. How about this side? It works. This is supposed to close them, but it doesn't look like it does anything. This thing right here. So we'll just leave that, put that back to the center. Vents. They look like it goes. That one works. Goes up and down. Defrost. Let's turn this on. Ooh, that heat is kicking. Woo! That's pretty nice. That vent works. That vent works. This one, it works. That's I mean, really, I don't have much to complain about. The carpets underneath look really good. I mean, really, there's not a whole lot here to complain about. Ashtray looks clean. My hand looks super shiny. I've already looked in the glove box, but let's take another look. The owner's manual is right here, which is awesome as well. I can't read it, but it's here. Talks about the keys, which this one just has a basic key. I need to figure out if I can get one of these, because all I have is a basic, and it's got power lock, so I'd imagine that it has a way to click it. I'll have to find out from my buddy Mackenzie. I don't know what information he has in here. I don't know if this is like anything personal in here. I don't want to completely go through it, what any of this stuff is. It looks like it's information on the car itself. Yeah, so this has a bunch of personal information in it that I can't show. So we'll just put this back in here, close this back up. That's from the exchange on base in Japan. My buddy was stationed there, got this car for me. So, I mean, that's the oil pressure. I don't know if that's good or bad. Every time you step on the gas, the oil pressure goes up. And then it sputters a little bit. Now it sputters a lot. I mean, so far it seems okay. The temperature gauge doesn't seem to be working at all. So maybe it might need a temperature sensor. It's been running for quite a while. That temperature sensor should have came on by now. Again, low fuel. Maybe we'll take it up north to Sleeper Tuning and just have them do a quick once over on it. I'll pull that up there maybe tomorrow. I'll have to call them up, see what they say, see if they can give me a quick service or see how long it would take or what it would cost to do. I need to get a tracker because people like to steal cars, and this being an imported car, it might not be super desirable. It might be, I don't know, but I'll take it up to them, see what they suggest doing, see what they say. Overdrive off, overdrive on. I mean, so far it seems perfect, but I will take it up north tomorrow and see what they say about it. But I guess that's gonna do it for this video today. Let me know what you think about the Skyline. Let me know what you think we should do to it. If you like this content and you want to see more of this, let me know. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Hopefully we have a lot more on this car. Hopefully it doesn't get stolen out here. I don't have a garage, but you know, as of right now, this car seems awesome. I really like it so far. And then maybe we'll be able to drive it. Maybe we'll go to the DMV, see what they say. But I guess that's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you come back and watch a little bit more. But I'll see you next time. Goodbye.